Okay, Colin, say hello.
Hello.
Here's Colin Lewis. Here's Sunshine Canyon. There's a weekend warrior. And this is the hairpin turn right here. We just drove all the way up the canyon to this point. Oh, by the way, it's the 26th of September on a Sunday. It's real hot. It's a gorgeous day. And we just drove all the way up here and didn't see any fire damage to this point. And we didn't have any traffic up to here either, but it looks like there's plenty now. So I guess we're going to get back on the bike and proceed up the hill. And we'll probably stop at first sign of fire damage and update this thing. So stay tuned. Okay, right now, this is up at the, we came up the big hill. This is the Gorell's house right here. I don't know who lives there now, of course. And there's another house back here, which wasn't here when we lived here. Of course, there's tons of houses everywhere that weren't here when we lived here. But to this point, we haven't seen any fire damage yet. Now, from Google, etc., I got the impression that there are a lot of burned up houses just up this road. So we're going to head up there and see what we find. Half a mile up from Gorell's, the Heights and the Andersons, you know, are up there right around this corner. And from here, we look across the valley. There's tons of fire damage over there. Probably a few houses that are gone. This is all burned up on that side of the road. I see a mailbox there. Presumably, let me see, that's 43 is the number on there. When we get back, we can see if there was a house there, because there sure isn't now. Looks like there were a lot of vehicles turned around and stuff. Now, interestingly, on this side of the road, there's no damage at all. Isn't that special? They have a gate to keep the undesirables out. This is terrible. Anyway, now we're going to head up that way and take a look up the hill to see if the Heights house is okay. But just one quick pan here. So you can see everything's burned up over there. I want to walk across the road too. See what we can see down there. Interesting that these cables are down at ground level down there. I don't think I'll be touching those. Oh, from here, by the way, just up there you can see where Heights and Andersons are. So anyway, onward and upward. Alright, we just came up from there and it's starting to get ugly. This looks like a house here, but I'm standing at the front of the driveway which goes up to the Andersons on the Heights. You can see fire all around. There's a house that survived right there, but looks to me like the Heights and the Andersons houses are both gone. So I can get over here and get a decent view. They have all these no trespassing signs. I can't blame them for that. So there's a structure that survived over there, but there's a lot of soot and burn up stuff here. You can see a sandalite up there. Now what's interesting is that the Heights and Andersons houses aren't or weren't surrounded by trees. But they're gone. I mean, it's just, look at that. Their houses both burned down. Here's the Heights and the Andersons. Nothing left. Unbelievable. I can't imagine how the fire climbed up that hill to take those two houses out. But they're out. So back to the motorcycle. There's Colin, and we'll keep going. Well, we were talking about the Heflin's house, and you said, Bud, that it apparently survived. Well, that's it there. but you can see there's just black stuff everywhere. Look at the other side of the road. It's all toast. See? Look at that. It's just nothing left but soot. Back down the road that way to the heights, there are lots and lots of burnt out houses between there and here, and there's a handful on that side of the road. You see my hand. It's hard for me to that side of the road, which survived. And then there are other houses right next to them that didn't, and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme or reason. And up that way you can see some of the houses up on the way to Gold Hill, which are still standing. I don't see a lot of fire up there. It's hard. It's so bright out today. It's real hot and super sunshiny. There isn't a cloud in the sky, so it's hard for me to see the viewfinder on this thing, so I'm doing the best I can. Anyway, I guess it's time to keep going. At the fork, there's Colin Lewis. Say hello.
Hello.
There's the fork. Now, traditionally, of course, we look across the valley from here and see our house, but I can't see it. There are too many trees. These trees right here, look, they're all burned. And look to my right here, and there's nothing left. There was a house there. And now it's like, I think the word rubble would be a little too generous. Look at that. Lordy mercy. There's a propane tank. It's amazing it didn't blow up. But there's just nothing there. I mean, look at that. That looks like a brass column of some kind. And then over here, there was nothing there when we lived up here, but I'm going to take a second and scoot up there. Oh, hello. Hello. Wave, Grandma. There's a dumpster. And over here's another, at least one house, and maybe two that didn't make it. Maybe more, who knows. That dumpster kind of smells. Man, there sure is a lot of traffic. A lot of sightseers. Look at that. Just leveled. Nothing left but that stinking chimney. Unbelievable. But these trees are here. It's like a fire here just kind of zeroed in on the house and didn't burn the trees. And there's Colin Lewis. There's a house that made it right across the street from the two that didn't. And we're gonna head up that way now and start working our way up the hill. Okay, we've come